wondering who was waiting for me to go live this morning. So hi everyone who's starting to join me over here on my YouTube channel. I just want to welcome you guys. Don't mind me this morning. I have like I don't know what's going on. I have like a cold. I feel a little sick just a little bit. Ooh, somebody felt real sick yesterday. Let me tell you. So for a lot of people, I want to keep this thought. Let me say this and then I go back. I said I felt sick. Somebody felt sick yesterday. Somebody or people or one specific person, put it how it fit, is starting to realize who you are. Now you see what it say on the line, okay? Now what I want to say is, for a lot of people who don't know, I'm just so active and I speak a lot of great things. I love to speak a lot of great things. I love to stay in positive energy. Um, I never went, okay, how can I say this? I don't understand, so I guess people have got tongue twisted or whatever you guys are going to do is going to tongue twist a lot of people. But I think that is very, very special sometimes when we don't truly understand our purpose. I like to speak about our, people's purpose. Do people actually know their purpose and stuff like that? And I, I want to trigger people around the world. I hope that when people come on my channel and you guys hear me, I always hope that I can start or put batteries in people back, like good batteries, to start a YouTube channel, to start a TikTok channel, to start a podcast, and for us to use our voice. You know what I mean? I always say that, like, I don't care about how many people come over here and rock with me on all of my social media accounts. How much? I probably got I don't want to exaggerate to y'all, so what's that? I say about maybe 55,000 people altogether that rock with me on all of my accounts. And I do this, you know, almost similar. I want to trigger people's minds to be bigger, right? Because I always like when I come across other people. And that's like the chain of events that should happen and that should take place um, just on this earth, in your community, in your inner circle, or anybody that you come across. I believe right now, this whole year, this whole 12 months, is a birth of something so amazing if people understand it. I like to talk on my podcast. My name is Angel, and my podcast is called Truth Hurts. It's on a lot of major platforms, but I love to talk about a divine timing, a divine union. Let me tell you something. For the past 4 days, I have been seeing red robins on my way going to work. And I'm going to tell people because I kept telling people to go figure it out for themselves. But anytime you see a red robin, the real definition of it, hi, how are you? Anytime you see a red robin, it means a divine timing. It means a divine intervention. And it means that you are in line on your greatest timeline. Um, I love seeing what I'm seeing just in the world. I love seeing that people are waking up from out of whatever prison that they were in. If we had did that stuff to ourselves, or we allowed other people to put us in a prison. But I always say we have the keys. I don't know why sometimes we are very, very afraid um, to open the door. Right. So this morning I'm pushing people through the door because the world needs us. The world needs more leaders. There's too many followers out here that's trying to convince people otherwise, that actually suppress them. Somebody was talking about the bare minimum of what somebody should give us, right? But what's the bare minimum of what, make sure we're not giving our own goddamn self the bare minimum. And to always pay attention. I always say that. So, what I want to say, people are now starting to realize who you are. I hope people, I always like to say that, I hope people are not finding out late. It's nothing like finding out something that's late and you can't repair it. I feel like it's a time, a place, and a season. I always heard the saying, either people are going to be in people's lives, meaning the people, the place, and the situation, however that may be, for a season or for a lifetime. I think we have no, not over, I think that we have heard that saying so much, but we actually never really like took to heart the real true meaning of it. hmm People know who you are, and at this particular time, people should actually understand and they should feel it within their gut, because you have to pay attention to even those who have now figured you out and they want to come back for the good old ride. I always say that I have been speaking, meaning confirmation, about a month. I give it 30 days because I like the number 3. Anytime you see 3, 3, 3, 3, or anything like that, repeatedly, everybody should have been seeing that repeatedly. It's letting you know you always been on the divine path. I always say that. Um, what's so good about that is people have no understanding, meaning people, and it's very retarded. People try, people track people progress, and because certain people are not moving as fast as they want you to move, they cancel you off or they put you to the side. See what I said? I'm laughing. I'm laughing very hardly, right? And very, very disrespectfully. Listen to why I say this, and I say this very boldly. And let's be blessed for this. If people was to actually knew where he was today, this morning, a lot of people just woke up today and their life has changed dramatically. But since Tom and Sarah didn't know, baby, people have always been a blessed prize. Everybody talk about people being a prize, but I'm talking about a blessed prize. I don't know why Spirit want me to say this. You ladies are so blessed. It's another Beyonce in the making. Right? I'm telling you. It's another Beyonce in the making, within her own league, within her own lane. Right? Uh, and that's beautiful. You know why it's beautiful? Because when you understand, and I talked about this too, so this is a lot of confirmations. I pray this morning, and I just put a special blessing over those real, true leaders. Right? I always talk about the men, but I want to talk about the ladies this morning because it's truly important for those righteous, right? Everybody want to put a damper on spirituality, right? Everybody's trying to convince people how to be a Christian and how to follow. But the real true understanding of that is you have to follow God the way you need to follow God. Hmm? So then we can become only some, because it's only 1%. And I'm talking about the people that have that light. It's a very special light. And I hope that if I'm around people who have a dead light, I hope that I can activate it, because we all have it. I thank God for those leaders this morning. I thank God for those women who have been talking and have been trying to forewarn people, baby. And people have been looking at you like you are a mad person. And everything is now starting to come to light. People know who you are. And handle yourself, that's what I always say. Handle yourself with so much grace and so much love. I always say that. And make sure you glow. the Spirit of God that dwells around us and in us always introduce you first before you actually open up your mouth and speak your name. I'm getting the second message. A woman that, because I said this, or I think I said on my podcast, I said the crowns that we wear on our heads, you know, women and men, the crown is never heavy. We make our own crown heavy, yo. But when we wear our crown correctly, it'll never be heavy. Never, ever, ever, ever in our life. So these women are straightening up their crowns, and they're going to wear their crowns very, very correctly. A queen that prepares her throne, I mean, a queen that's preparing her throne correctly under great counsel and great leadership. It's a powerful queen that can now be able to be in that place at that specific time, right? Never chasing, but always attracting, because we attract what we want. A lot of people don't understand that. Everybody's chasing. But if we was to stay still and go on this road, everything that we have prayed for, because I always say that, we will see it when it's presented to us at the right time. I hope I'm not startling anybody this morning. Like, oh my God. My daughter, I don't know what's going on with this school or whatever, but my daughter was like, she was re-sick again. My son just came running through here like a crazy person throwing up. I'm like, yo, what is going on? So I'm like in mommy mode. I felt so bad for her. Oh, she don't have a fever now, but you know, for those new moms out there and you don't really know and your baby like sick. Like I'm an old soul. I've been around a lot of old women, old souls. This lady, Miss Leola, God bless her, yo. She going. She left. She went. God bless. I bless this generation that the women now, women, period, ain't got nothing to do with black women. You know, it's very special when we put that little, here I go, splash for the black women. But I pray long life, longevity. She died when she was 99 years old. And she told me some things. Like, she told me, like, if my baby, because you got to learn from the elders. So that means us women, especially black women, and it's time and age to start preparing and taking care of our vessel. We only get one temple, right? And I think maybe I need to say this. As much as they got this new technology and all this other stuff, so I'm talking to the women who can pay that money or however that may be. But a real man will know if you have been passed through, baby, by the way that your insides feel, right? So I'm telling you like it was told to me. So then you can pass it on. So thank you, Lord. I didn't know I was going to be all of this. Straighten up, girl. I'm starting to cry a little bit. And I think that's what's special sometimes when, oh, Lord, you're shaking me up. I've been talking about people who are going to do stuff for the first time. People don't understand when you do stuff for the first time. You have to make sure it's done correctly so it can be received correctly. You have a lot of people who have went first. And it's because people are not looking like how I'm looking. So look, you have people who have went first, and because they haven't done correctly, these people who are coming up now are on, see, that's the assignment. Everybody been using my words all on social media. They don't understand it, but that's the assignment. When you are now coming up and you're doing stuff the first time, but you're doing it correctly, that becomes an impact. And that also comes an inspiration. Who took their like back? You didn't like what I said. I startled you. You don't want me to know that you like something. I could have swore I seen a like there. But it's cool. It's fine. So let me go back. So baby girls, if you don't know, I'm telling you today. Yes. A real man, once you come across him, will know if you have been violated and if you have been ran through by your insides. Pass the message along. So everybody think that it's so cute running around doing all of this, that, and the third. Being seen, being tagged to people. And then when they finally want to settle down and they finally want to do what they feel like they want to do, nobody ain't going to want to deal with you. hmm Because when I lay down and I want to do a whole bunch of great things with you, I could tell by your inside hmm that you are no longer good. You are a bad apple, a bad seed. Right? So I just wanted to tell you guys that. So don't be listening to all of these girls. And you don't need to be talking to multiple niggas. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to say that word no more. Right? You like, what is it? Because they think it's cute. You don't. You really don't. Mm. But somebody know who you are. Somebody do. hmm I just want to say this for a lot of people who don't understand it, because I said something on social media, and this is why Homeland Security asked, shut the fuck up. It didn't have shit to do about what the fuck Carly B said. But it had everything to do about what I said. And if you think I'm lying, go check out what the fuck I posted on Twitter. Okay? Carly B at her TikTok, whatever concert that it was, she made a statement, or however that it may be. So Homeland Security said something that went against everything. They said as long as she don't bring drugs and this, that, and the third. What they did was a defamation of character and some more shit, to the part where she can tear their ass up. And that's what I posted to them. Posted a whole bunch of stuff. For the Homeland Security have been penetrated. Anything coming out of Homeland Security at this particular time, underneath this administration, will be bogus. That's what I said. I'm far from dumb. I'm a very pretty, educated, and plus, the legal part in the politician world is my playground. It didn't have shit to do with what she said. It had everything to do with what I said, because they're liable. And then furthermore, she could tear their ass up because they just made a public statement, indirectly, well now, wherever you at, bitch, I'm going to be on your ass. So that's going to interfere with her touring and also damage her brand. People, it went over people's head, but it went to the right people's head. That's why they shut the fuck up. But let me get off, because I talk too much sometimes. I'm always over. I feel, listen, I don't like to choose kingdoms, but it's becoming very, 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 very tricky. I don't like what I'm seeing in this world in general. I don't like what I'm seeing with the women. I don't like what I'm seeing with the men. It's no order. From poor to rich. From rich to poor. It's a whole bunch of delusional ass people. But what I like about 2026, yo, is a whole nother group of people. I've been talking about this for a very, very long time. People are seeing out of different eyeglasses now. Once people, individuals, you, because I do, once you drop them old glasses and you put them new glasses on your face, everything you will start to see differently. You know why people are so fearful of spirituality, yo? Spirituality will wake your ass up so quickly and so effectively that the way that you go about things, meaning the things that you say out of your mouth, the highest frequency is the words that we say out of our mouth. People are casting things over themselves. People are casting things over people and they don't even know it. Huh? Spirituality will teach you a whole bunch of stuff. It will also teach you how to be a bat. And a lot of people don't understand that part. A bat is a person that can do sonar. For every place that you will go into, you will be reading the room and reading people. You can read people before they even come up within your that area that they're not supposed to be around. Mm. Nobody on this planet should be shaking nobody's hand and greeting them to that aspect if you don't know who they are truly. A lot of people want to be mad, but I come in and tell a very, very a blessed message. People are not messing with you, my man. People are not messing around with you, my sister. It's because the word got back. And it don't even have to do with the person, but it got everything to do with the spirit. Mm. People purposes have been calling them lately so much that even right now, and it's going to become a little bit tougher, just a little bit. Because when people purpose is calling so fast, and sometimes when people try to sabotage it, it's like God gonna reel them back in because a lot of people got a lot of work to do. And they don't think like that, but somebody know who you are. Beyonce and make it. I'm laughing. I am. I'm laughing. I'm laughing for my own little special reason. I am. Only why I'm laughing like that. I'm not saying no. You like what? No. These men are crazy out here. They are. They can be a doozy. They could be a piece of work, yo. They are. Like, that's right, that's right. Better get out of here. Like, what I'm saying now for. It's a blessing. I always say that. God bless those special unions. God bless those special bonds. God bless those new relationships, and I guess reactivate those old ones. Huh? You're like, what? It's very funny. Only why I say that it can because I think every relationship or every however you want to call it, it's always good when you have those, like them little good little side jokes and shit. Like what? Da, 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 da. You're like whatever, right? Whatever. I always say that. I say that sometimes. I always say that. Just sometimes. Listen. You like what? Here I go. I be saying listen. When I say listen, it's a problem because I always say on my social media. I think I'm gonna go reactivate my Queen of Fat Four. Maybe I don't know. I got one of my pages that's not active, but I always say, you want the queen to get up out the chair? You want the queen to get up out the chair? I don't think us queens be understanding when that king get up from out of the chair. Because it's nothing like a righteous king that has mastered both sides. And now he is walking balance. And when it's time for him to swing his sword of righteousness and go on a rampage, it's just not a pretty sight. But a lot of these men, some of them, because I always say, why was I going to say that? I was going to say, I needed you to see. Who am I talking to? I needed you to see who you were and to figure out your purpose and to actually understand who's around you. Because some of these men, they light shines so bright and it's so powerful. But if they don't even know that they self, you'll have people that'll try to drain you and shit for your energy. It's okay to show love to people. I'm not saying that you have to be mean to people. You can do people however that you want to do. But a man who actually sees is a dangerous man. So people know who you are now. So just move accordingly. Smile better. No, not smile better. I think smile fine. Smile more. You know what I mean? And just do what you have to do. So let me get off because I don't feel good now. I've got me some blueberry tea. I love blueberry tea. I'm about to go make me some more. And I don't really have the strength that much to talk so much. So this was a blessing. I hope that this get to who it needs to get to. I'm not even gonna share it on my Twitter account, but I'm just gonna leave it here. You know, I hope everybody gets it. The people who needs it. So until yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break on social media. So until next time, you guys stay blessed. Love yourself. Be happy. Be kind. God damn. And I'm not saying anything else. People are gonna do what they want to do. I just come here to say that people are going to be accountable for what they do, and you cannot get mad when people hold their sword and they want to cut your ass down. We are adults here. You like right? We are adults here. Why these people are not acting like adults? We're not. We're not in high school no more. Until next time, you guys be blessed.